Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us its truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The Aquath that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. The brother Yashawan, and this is a quick lesson, Lord willing. Confusion. Great confusion. Okay. Now, we in the truth, especially in GMS, we understand that the word Babylon means land, right? Lon. Babel and on. On meaning land or land of, and Babel, confusion. All right, so when you go down here, Babylon, right? Noun, chiefly among Rastafarians, a contemptuous or dismissive term for aspects of society seen as degenerate or oppressive, especially the police. So, how did we get there immediately? Let me see, let me go back. Went straight to Babylon. How did we get there? An ancient city. This is something different because before it said this, it said something different. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Gate. Okay. Talk about the Ishtar gate there. Yeah, this wasn't the first one. When I opened this, right? First I started here, then I went here and it wasn't the first one, chiefly among Rastafari. That was the second, a contemptuous or dismissive term. Come on. All right, anyway. What does the word Babylon mean? A city. An ancient city, Southwest Asia, on the Euphrates. Then you get down here. Any rich and magnificent city believed to be a place of excessive luxury and what? Wickedness. Now, this is talking about, all right, Babylon, right? But what about Babylon the Great? What does Babylon the Great mean? Okay. It means great confusion, right? The land of great confusion, right? If Babylon means land of confusion, what does Babylon the Great mean? It means the land of great confusion. So, what do? We look up great confusion. All right? Where? In the Bible. All right? In the Bible, inward. We will start at, let's start at Zechariah 14. All right, let's see what we see. So I'll get bear with me. All right, let's read it in the King James, right? Zechariah 14:13, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them. What does that mean, a great tumult? And they shall lay hold everyone on the hand of his neighbor and shall rise up against the, it said, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Okay, so let's go through this. What is that? A great tumult, right? What is a great tumult? Well, great panic, right? Terrified. They will be terrified, stricken with great panic. Great panic shall fall on them. Great panic. Great tumult. What is great tumult? Great panic, right? Let's keep going until we get to the desired effect. Great panic, 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 panic. Oh, abundant what? Great panic, but abundant what? Confusion from Yahweh, dismay, abundant confusion. That's close, huh? What are we looking for? Babylon the Great. Great tumult, right? Great. Attacking one another. Good news. At that time, the Lord will make them so, Babylon the Great, and afraid that everyone will seize the man next to him and attack him. Babylon the Great. Great what? Great confusion. Whoa. And there you have it in the Net Bible. Great what? Babylon the Great. There it is. On that day, Babylon the Great, fools will be out of their damn mind. Why? That they're going to attack each other. Attack one another violently. You know what day this is? All right. We're here. Okay? A great destruction from Yahweh is among them. And it has come to pass in that day. What day? Now. People are confused. That whole thing that they call the election, people are so confused right now. You know what they're doing? They're in great derision. They're about to act on their impulses. Why? Great confusion. Babylon the Great. In what day? In this day. Especially after that so-called election. Going into what? The so-called inauguration. What's going to happen? Well, right now, people are lying in wait, waiting. For what? Waiting for what? Hey, great what? Consternation. Great consternation. All right. Look at that. Great panic. Tumult. Great alarm. Tumult. Panic. All right. So here we are. At that time, the Lord will make them so confused and afraid. Okay, we're just getting started with this. Right now, it's palpable. You can see it because people are tripping on it. Everybody's, okay. I'm going to show you that. This brother right here, Arrows of Indignation, 2 days ago. Esau is riffing for like 88 minutes. Not 88. 8 minutes and 54 seconds. Esau's riffing. He's confused. Look at this. Arrows of Indignation 144, the brother. Shalom. Great find. 2 days ago. Esau is divided among themselves and is complaining of having none God. Let's play a little bit of this. All right. And let me show you this one more time. At that time, the Lord will, what time? Well, I'm going to show you what time. Because he's going to speak for all Edom right now. Because he's very concise. Even though that he's confused, what he's letting you know is that, look, I'm in my right mind. I'm in my right mind. Okay? But here's what's going on, guys. He's like this, hey? I'm not no dummy. Right? I can see the handwriting on the wall. That's what Esau said. At that time, what time? Now. The Lord will make them so confused and afraid. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see great confusion and fear. That everyone will seize that this is what's next. They're so confused and afraid that this is what they're going to do next. They're going to seize every man next to him and attack him. Watch. He's going to tell you. Can't figure it out. We're going to have to go back to this caveman shit because that's all we got. Disclaimer, copyright. Fair use, y'all. Fair use. Right here.
Real interesting dynamic is starting to pop up amongst white people. I notice patterns. I think that's part of my spicy ass brain, for whatever it's worth. I'm going to start in government, right? I don't know if y'all saw the Marjorie Taylor Greene being like, hey, if we're going to air somebody's shit out, we're going to air everyone's shit out. But none of us expected that.
Yeah, he's saying, suddenly white people are off code. What happened to being on code, white folks? Well, see, that's falling apart because now they're coming under the curse. They used to be on code. Oh, you know, we don't speak on that. We give a wink and a nod because they're out here acting like they're the most high.
Different dynamics at play where, like, some Republicans are having an issue with them trying to force cabinet picks in without doing FBI background checks. So, like, it feels like the white people in government are starting to, like, eat themselves. There's this growing pressure, this growing dynamic. I'm seeing
confusion. There's this growing pressure, this growing dynamic. It's called great confusion. He's explaining it. He's trying to put it into words. And how do you do it when, with every moment that passes by, that confusion is growing exponentially? Okay, that's what's going on.
Growing pressure, this growing dynamic. I'm seeing this in other people's interpersonal relationship, other white people's interpersonal relationship. This mass buildup of confusion. Emotion, right? Like, we went through this in 2020 where people are like, cut off Trump supporters and fuck you, everybody, and I'm not going to fuck with you if you're a Trump supporter. Some people are trying to hold on to family members, some white people. So we're coming up to the holidays, right? So there's real intense dynamics coming up.
Division. Okay. Yahushua is bringing division. Suppose ye that I come to bring love, nigga. Nay. You understand? Here's what he's explaining. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the prophecies are coming to pass. What is that doing? It's bringing division. Right? He's kindling before he even gets here.
And what's happening seems to be that a lot of white people's morals and ethics are being put to the test.
They're confused. We know we've been riding. We know we've been riding our motherfuckers for a minute. Here at home and around the world, we've been riding our niggas back. And now it's time to pay for it. We're feeling a little uneasy about that. That's what's going on, right? Because there are many things, not only that in and of itself, right, but the reality of it, when the prophets start explaining what is going on verbatim through the scriptures and what the Most High has to say about locking that shit in, it's a whole different level. Okay, it says two things. All right, let's get that real quick. It says two things. All right, there are two things going on here. I will make them so confused and afraid. That's one thing. Confused and afraid, that's one thing. Right? Here's the other thing. That everyone will seize the man next to him and attack. There's the confusion and I'm gonna fuck you up, and then what? It's gonna cause you to do what it is that you're gonna revert back to the two things that you know. Okay, that is to murder and lie. Here you are. You're gonna attack everybody next to you. See how? Look at that. This confusion right here. See, here's what he's not gonna say. My next option, motherfucker, is that he's like this. Hey, we got to figure this out. We got to figure this out. When you figure out you're the devil, and your only option, I got to fight back. I got to save myself. I got to kill somebody. See, what happens is, here's what's going on. Everybody's being revealed for who they are. Okay? If you're being revealed and you're one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel that acted wickedly and was punished, right? That's being revealed. Right? And if you are on the other side of that, right, and been living lavishly and reaping the benefits of the wickedness that your forefathers did all the way up until this point, which you are those forefathers, and you're being met with that fate right now, you know what? Guess what? It is what it is all the way around. There ain't nothing nobody could do about it. It is just what it is. So do what the fuck you got to do. Cry, lash out. Right here it says you're going to lash out. This is called lashing out. Everyone will seize the man next to him, and it's called lashing out. That's what you're about to do. Why? Because you're busted. You're out there. You got to pay for your shit. And before you are made, forced, right, frog marched, right, and made to fucking account for your actions, you're going to try not. You're going to do everything within your power not to. Because that's who you are. You're a bitch ass nigga. And you have to, you got to play everything all the way out and ensure to everybody. Well, this bitch ass nigga at the very, very end, he knew he was caught, and what did he do? He showed everybody that he ain't nothing, right, but a bitch ass nigga, right? Let's get that. Is this the bitch ass nigga? Lucifer? Is this the bitch ass motherfucking punk devil? Wait a minute. See? You can come all the way down to what? You being completely exposed as the fucking devil that the Bible speaks. Well, they used to speak of the devil, and guess what? The whole time it was talking about the so-called white man. Yep, everybody's going to know it. They used to say that out on the corners, and everybody went against them, and now we're all fucked up because of it. Yeah, all of that. Isaiah 14:6. Let me get up here. 14 of what? Him. Is that you? Shit. There's just too much here. The king of Babylon. There you go, America. All right. Staff of the wicked who smote the people with a continual. Wait, here we are. Wait a minute. 16. Let's start here at 12. So, Salakia. How art thou fallen? Which is Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Meaning what? Your kingdom is coming to an end right now. And you're fallen, right? Your kingdom is crumbling, right? Lucifer. And we're watching it fall in real time right now. Right? So this is talking to you, O Lucifer, son of the morning, right? Light bearer, one with the information. You know everything. How is this thing out of your control suddenly? Right? How art thou fallen, Salakia? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Right? For thou hast said in my heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Okay. All right, so this is talking about you, Esau. All right. Yet, here's the Most High, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. All right, meaning what? Meaning your rulership is coming to an end. To the sides of the pit, meaning if you're not in rulership, what are you? You're a subject. What are subjects? At the bottom of the caste system, slaves. Okay? Now, they that see thee, they that see who? Lucifer, whoever is running shit right now, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. Okay, who are we talking about here? It keeps coming up. The wicked, the wicked. Where are we at? Okay. Salakia. Anyway, yeah, okay. And the point is in 16, Isaiah 14:16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? This guy right here, this guy's confused and afraid. Look at him. He can't even run his shit no more than crumbled upon him, like ancient Rome, all over again. That did shake the kingdom. He used to run this thing. The sun never set on the Roman Empire or on the American Empire. Remember that? Or the British, or the all the way up to right now. Guess what? Now we're watching the fall, right? What are we watching? The fall. From what? From your rulership. How art thou fallen from thy rulership, Mr. White Man, who used to run this shit with an iron fist? You was acting like you was God there for a whole minute. Now people are looking at you and saying, well, wait, what happened? How's it going all wrong right now? Right? Okay. That's what that is. What happened? So anyway, that's what this guy is saying. Let's finish up a little bit of it.
In real time, it's no longer an intellectual exercise. It's no longer a hypothetical. Like this is starting to play out in real time in government, in people's interpersonal relationships and their family relationships, their friendships.
What is he talking about? What's starting to play out? Confusion and fear. Okay. What? We're not who we said we were? The truth is that we lied about it. The truth is that we stole this land, we beat people down, and now we gotta fucking pay for it? That's complaining of an ungodly father like the brother brought out right now. You understand? Hey, the jig is up. It's time to deal with reality. Reality is trickling in, right? You talk about woke, oh, are you woke? And all that. Keep being proud, devil. When it clicks for your motherfucker, oh. Then you know what? When it clicks for your motherfucking ass that you got to pay for what you did, what you're for. Oh, I didn't own any slaves. When it clicks for your motherfucking ass, that's called being woke. And that moment is coming for you. It's coming. You're going to get it. Then shall they all see together. You're going to see.
And it comes down to
He saw it. He saw it. What did it come down to? I fucked that.
really cut off Trump supporters and fuck you, everybody, and I'm not going to fuck with you if you're a Trump supporter. Some people are trying to hold on to family members, some white people. So we're coming up to the holidays, right? So there's real intense dynamics coming up. And what's happening seems to be that a lot of white people's morals and ethics are being put to the test in real time. It's no longer an intellectual exercise.
It's no longer an intellectual exercise of lying to yourself while you can clearly see that you are enjoying white supremacy and you don't have to deal with what other people are dealing with. And then your only job in life is to act like everything is all good, and that white supremacy and you having that privilege doesn't exist. See, you weren't trained to deal with the reality. You were trained to deal with having to hide that and act like it don't exist. Now that shit's over, you weren't trained at the other part. Now you scared and confused. And guess what? Jake sees you like this. Oh shit! Look at your boy. Look at that look. That's the look of confusion. He's scrambling to figure it out. It can't be what them niggers on the street are saying. Right? It can't be that you confound it.
It's no longer a hypothetical. Like this is starting to play out in real time in government, in people's interpersonal relationships and their family relationships, their friendships.
And if we don't have this solidary lie that we've been holding fast to forever, we're sunk. That's what it's saying.
And it comes down to, am I being viewed as a good person? I don't know anymore. What does it mean by being viewed as a good person? And I get on the internet or I talk to my other friends about these things where I take a stance, but now that I'm in person, now that I'm going to these holiday dinners, what am I going to do when Peepaw makes some racist ass comment at the table? I don't know, this feeling of I don't know how to prove that I am safe by standing up for what I believe in. Right?
Confounded. Okay. This is not an individual thing. Okay. It's time to go into slavery. You don't get to pick and choose who goes into slavery. You all Edom goes into slavery, just like all Israel went into slavery. That's just what it is. Okay? When it's your time to go into slavery, put your head down, go. Get it done. Hope it goes quickly. Right? That's all you can do. That's what's going on here. Whether you understand that or not. Anyway, well, let's, and here's what's going on. See, there's a long march here. There's a long march right here. And I don't mean to be crass or anything, but it is what it is. I gotta go. Revelation 13 and 9. Right? It is what it is. It's in the book of Revelation. That's it. Revelation 13 and 9. Revelation 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's called slavery. This word here is interchangeable with the word slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be shall go, must be. Shall, absolutely, without a doubt. Must, listen to the words, must be. This is what happened to the Negroes. What happened to them, nigga? What happened? Well, the Most High said, nigga, you must go into slavery. You must. You shall. This is what God said. And this is what God is saying right here. If you did some shit like that, it's going to happen to you, okay? It happened, yeah. And God has his way of doing things. You're going to jump up and question God like a real idiot, right? Well, why? Like this thing here. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it. What is it? Playlist? I can't get it. Slovakia. Community. Let me see. I wrote this thing. Wow, this thing's not even moving. Anyway, it goes nigga. The nigga says, where was God? The nigga asks a question. Where was God during slavery? And the prophet says, he was right there with his foot up your ass. Paraphrasing. Yeah, it's not going to come up. Anyway. Well, that was the wrong thing to do, wasn't it? How long will it take to not come up? Anyway. Yeah, bad idea. I guess that thing got a little traction. So anyway, yeah, this guy, tension building among what? Listen.
Now this idea of being perceived as maybe I'm just like every other white person. This idea of being perceived that like, well, what if somebody doesn't know where I stand or I'm too scared? Does that mean they think I'm bad?
You say you were scared. You're confused and you're scared. If somebody thinks, huh, I'm scared and I don't know, that's called confusion and fear. And that's what this guy is reduced to, which is only going to get worse. See, understanding, right? When you see what happened to us and how fierce and that energy that they had about coming at us, right? Now you got to be on the other end of that energy. When you understand that, oh, the Most High is conducting all of this, and now it's your turn, right? Oh, and there's no way out, and oh, when the reality and the gravity of the situation hits you, you're like that. And then, I mean, if you really understand what you ain't going to, because it's really bad, it's worse than you think. There's 1,000 years of hardcore chattel slavery, and after that, then what? Okay. Well, then there's the erasure of your existence, basically. Right? And that's basically all you got left to do is your bid. And then after that, then there's no more need for you. So that's deep, That's deep. That's when you understand the Most High. Right here, you're looking up like there's any repentance for you and there's none. Right? And I don't know. Your only hope is that you're a speckled bird. That's your only hope, dude. Because thank you for the heartfelt soliloquy at best, because you're pouring your heart out, and we need to see this, right? Because you're clearly confounded. Look,
and it turns into this massive emotional experience where I'm watching white people melt down in real time, like off the app. And then this comes into the discussion of, do other white people see me as safe? Can I view other white people as safe?
the confusion and fear. This is what the Most High is doing right now. And to all of them, okay, the what is it? Not the spirit of fear. It's called the cup. Just kidding. Salakia. It came to me in the spirit. Oh shit. Even the dregs. 51:17. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna go. Let's start at 17. The cup of trembling. Okay. It says awake. Let me go to this. Isaiah 51:17. It says, awake. See the cup of wrath. Awake, awake. Stand up, O Jerusalem, so you know who that is, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. So we went through that slavery. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. You went through that slavery, that cup of trembling. How did, well, the white man is not stronger than Jake. How was he able to take him down and put him in the cup of trembling? Right? When you done drank of the cup of trembling, you have no might in your hand. The Most High, you can't overcome the Most High. You drink at the hand the Most High's cup of fury, right? The dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. All right, now, now we jump down to 22. And thus saith the Lord, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people, behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling. See, here's where we are right now. This is why you're waking up and standing with great boldness before the face of such as that have afflicted you and made no account of you late. You understand? That cup of trembling is now gone, especially to the elect and the men of the Lord that are out here that have the boldness to go out there and stand. Okay? Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, and thou shalt no more drink again. But, and here's what we're watching. This guy, this applies to him right now. Okay? Watch close. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. So this dude is confounded. He's afraid. He's a Babylonian. Okay, he's a maggot. He's like this, hey, we got to stop this. It's going to be to our ruin. He can see it. The other ones can't. He's like, oh, shit. We're running into a brick wall. He's like, oh, shit, I see it. All right, he's got that woke moment. And what does he see? He's like, he sees his doom. Right? Jake is out there saying, hey, get ready for slavery. He's like, oh, shit. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. What? The cup of trembling. You can't do shit. I'm going to stand up. We're going to kill these niggas. We're going to stand up one day. We're going to kill all these niggas. Not with the cup of trembling in your hand. All your militias, all y'all, we're going to get up. We're going to take these niggas down. Not with this. You're not. That's why Jake wasn't able to stop being put into slavery. Let's read that again. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. That's you, Esau. So now you can't do shit. You can't even defend yourself. You can't defend yourself from being put in slavery, whether we have spiritual power and superpower or not. The cup of trembling, baby. You're going to do exactly what the Most High has intended for you to do, which is he that leadeth into captivity shall go. It's real simple. Okay. And I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. That's the same language. You see that? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. We're talking about the cup of trembling here, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict. That's real easy to a Negro that was born in Babylon the Great under this oppressive regime. This is real easy. So vocab Malone, no, you ain't gonna get it. It's easy for you not to get it. But this fucking resonates at a very high level of frequency, right? But I will put it into the what? Flip the script. Right? That's one of the things that the Most High counteth happen. Right? Is it not? But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thyself, bow down that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. You laid down. Guess what? What comes to lay down? What comes around? What goes around? You know. You know. Anyway, so I'm going to get out. These guys are confused, man. That's what this is. Again, excellent job of the brother posting this.
People outside of the white experience see me as safe, and then we have non-white people telling white people, leave me the fuck alone, none of you are safe. And it's like, oh my God, what's happening? I thought that I was a safe person. And now you're telling me you can look at me, maybe even know where I stand, and I can still not be safe? How's that fair? There's a lot of white people that are running around with their heads cut off right now. And this tension is building. And now there's a bunch of people that are putting up boundaries so that we can use black and indigenous communities of color to
Who? Black and indigenous what?
a bunch of people that are putting up boundaries so that we can use black indigenous communities of color to relieve this pressure, this moral and ethical dilemma that we're having. And so we're left with ourselves, right?
Confounded. All right, so with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to call it right there. We hope that the elect ratified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.